Kirk Steudle, the director of the Michigan Department of Transportation, on the other end of our AT&T line as Proposal 1 fails, and fails big. Thank you for being available this morning. Welcome back to the program.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Good
so
morning,
we
everybody.
saw chunks of concrete, and we saw broken windshields, and we saw lots of talk about how lethal and dangerous and scary the roads are. Was that all hyperbole, or is that real?
No, that's real. All of those chunks of concrete were from roads or bridges, and we all voted yesterday, and today more pieces of concrete are still going to continue to fall, and it's not going to get any better until we actually address the problem. So, we all of us, the voters, yesterday said, we don't like the solution, and but it's not going to stop the deterioration that's there. And there's nothing that we can vote on to stop Mother Nature from doing that.
Al Pasholka, the Republican from Stevensville, where we're heard on WSYM in St. Joe and Benton Harbor, he's the House Appropriations Committee chair, quoted as saying, "No lollygagging, no adjourning for the summer, no road trips to assess the crumbling streets and bridges, no ads to tell us what we already know, no lamenting the sacrifices, most of all, no excuses, let's get it done." Are you more optimistic this time when you hear talk like that?
I really am, because one thing that I heard as I traveled around and did education about what was Proposal 1 was people said we have to take care of the roads, we have to fix this, and that's what they said yesterday was fix this problem. So, and then just looking at comments from legislators, I'm encouraged by the fact that they all see that as well, and they said, look, we've got to find a solution, a real long-term sustainable solution to this. Representative Pasholka's comments are right on. I think that is what the people are saying is, come on, let's fix this. We've been debating this for a long time. It's been almost 4 years ago that the governor said, hey, we need to take action. We need to fix this. And we've been debating it in Michigan for many, many years, even before that. There aren't a whole lot of new solutions out there. In fact, there's one of the big Detroit papers did a great job of, okay, here's the possible things that are out there, and then say whether they're likely or unlikely. And we're not going to invent something new in the next couple of weeks. We know all the options. Now we just got to figure out, okay, how do we put those together to make the best long-term sustainable plan for taking care of this crumbling infrastructure.
Here, in fact, there's Al Pasholka rocking by the studio right now. In fact, he's making his way. He's got a cup of Java, and he's powered up and ready to go. Here's the governor yesterday saying there is no immediate path, if you'll pardon the pun, forward.
We'll be in discussions with the leaders of both chambers and then get their taking their perspective on what would be the best steps from their perspective and see what we can find some common ground on.
Are toll booths out of the question?
Toll booths always need to be in the discussion, but we need to understand there are some barriers. It's not as simple as just putting up toll booths and everybody chip in their change as they go by. There's some federal regulations. The implementation actually is quite easy from the electronic standpoint. But when we chose to use federal highway funds back in the 50s, we also agreed that we would keep these roads as free and not have a toll on them. So there's always a chance that we can, move forward with some kind of proposal to the federal government. But another piece, as I've looked across or as I've done town halls, I've asked people, what do you think about toll roads? And at best, it's 50-50. There's 50% people say we love them, 50% said don't ever bring those things here. So it's not a slam dunk that the public would even accept toll roads.
All right, the Kirk Steudle will speak again soon. I appreciate access to you, the director of the Michigan Department of Transportation.